Why is it always some old black and white boy telling us young fellas that we ain't relevant in a world that embellishes like a relative content from these elements? You call them stars, I call them settlements, cause they didn't settle for settlements built on a steady sediment. Ashes from the already crashed and burned, dust from past residents. So I can feel it in my bones, I'm feeling in the zone. More when I'm on the way, but the same when I'm feeling home. So I'm comfortable, I know you are too. Me and Powers R1D2, Star Wars Harvest Moon feast food. But please don't come peaceful, but kill that noise if it's at all equal. I tell you what, man, let's make it equal. So I can show you the math, but I don't do sequels. Instead, I'ma use physics to determine how we move. Use ethics to perspective our objective. Because our efforts to fulfill our destinies, the universe expected. So we gotta fight back, take the night back, take our lives back. Our efforts must be twice that of our enemies.
Yo, what's going on out there, peoples? It's your boy, brother DJ in the building.
What's the word, y'all? What's the word? The kid is back.
The silent assassin is back. He's worldly traveled.
What's the word?
He's been everywhere.
A little place, a little bit of this.
Before we get into the show, tell if well, hold on. I'm messing up already. Shout out to all my Squadcast members that's not in the studio with us right now. Shout out Godmama,
Brother
DJ, Powers, Chefin, Big Bailey, Charles, the whole Junkyard gang, you know what I'm talking about? Just the whole Squadcast, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all my brothers and sisters because we definitely doing big things and we're going to keep doing big things for y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to our channel. Make sure you subscribe to Junkyard Gang's channel as well. Like Brother Black just said, hit that notification, hit that like button, and we in there. And last but not least, I always do this. I always shout out Midwest Matthew because once again, none of this would be possible. We wouldn't have the platform. Well, the nicest platform. I'm not going to say we wouldn't have a platform.
That part.
But we wouldn't have the nicest platform out here to be able to give you guys the quality content that we want to give you guys, okay? So make sure y'all follow Midwest Matthew on IG. Look him up on Facebook. I don't know if he has Snapchat or Twitter, but, you know, those are the two places I know for sure that you can look that man up, all right? With that being said, now, Brother Black, tell the people where you been, what's been going on. I know you just had some big event that just took place, right?
Just moving around, just living on a real big event.
I thought your sister got married.
No, brother.
Not yet. Oh, not yet. Okay, my bad. Okay.
Jumping the gun.
I thought you. My bad. I'm just excited for y'all. You know.
Not yet. She ain't got married yet.
Okay.
She ain't jumped the broom just yet.
Okay.
We almost there.
I digress. My bad.
Almost.
Okay. Well, yeah. Shout out to Brother Black's little sister, my little cousin. They jump in the broom next month. You know, that's a beautiful thing. You know, love or black love or just love in general. I think that's a beautiful thing. And, you know, ain't nothing like being able to see your family, you know, at that type of occasion, celebrating that life-changing event for sure, you know. So shout out Lil Cuz. We're on camera. Shout out Lil Cuz. You know what I'm talking about? His baby sis.
Yes, indeed. The little one's grown up now. Not a baby.
Not a baby anymore. But other than that, family's good. How's your day going? I know we's working, you know.
It's hot as hell out there, people.
Yeah, stay hydrated. Drink your alkaline water. Chef ain't gonna say it ain't gonna do nothing for you, but we know different. We know different. Work's going good?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. I seen you working some OT. Y'all back?
Oh, yeah. Not in the building. Not in the building.
You see that they push us back to October.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll talk about camera on all the other stuff as far as coming back to work. So I'm not going to put nothing out there, you know what I'm saying, for the masses and, you know, those that work at the same financial institution with us. And, you know, I'm only going to tell you what I know.
So what's the word for the day, brother?
What's the word for the day? First and foremost, we're going to dive into things in the community. You know, I think when we do stuff like this and we have this platform, you know, we talk about things on a broader, greater scale. And we do talk about things in the community, but we don't necessarily lead off with things in the community. So that's where I think I want to go ahead and go with that. So if you guys don't know, we're parents. School's coming back up, you know. And this time of year, there's several different organizations in the city that do backpack giveaways and drives and clothes and bikes and things of that nature. And there's two that I'm going to share with you guys for sure, that I have the flyers for. All right. It's presented by Always Luxury Events LLC. Backpack school supplies giveaway. It's August 14th. So this Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right. They're going to have free food, a bounce house, all that. All right. Wear your mask. If you're vaccinated, you good.
When can you ever go wrong with
You can never go to the bounce house. I mean, when can you go wrong with free food? I mean, you know, I know we're in the pandemic. You know, I know we a little skeptical on that, but you know, free food, bounce house for the kids, free school supplies. I mean, that's a win, right? I mean, that's definitely a win. I'm gonna give you guys the address, and I'm also gonna put it in the description box as well. This particular backpack giveaway is at 1610 34th Street, Des Moines, Iowa, 50310. And if you want information, you could contact Always Luxury Events LLC at their phone number 312-961-0412. All right, 312-961-0412. And the address again is 1610 34th Street, Des Moines, Iowa, 50310. I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, always trying to give back to the community, because definitely with COVID still running rampant, not only, I mean, everywhere, but to still see people be able to show a kind heart and still be able to do this type of stuff. I big y'all up for sure.
Definitely. I want to say I'm not 100% sure, but I think the Grub usually has a backpack giveaway as well. And they have food and whatnot. I think a couple of the local artists out here have a couple of backpack giveaways they give out, or do. I might have to keep y'all in tune, but I did see the luxury one that posted it. So yeah, definitely.
I got another one for you guys as well. This one is presented by Another Chance Inc. It's their first annual back to school bash. All right. This one is also August 14th, this Saturday. And their time is from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. And the location is Goods Park. It's definitely in the community at 1155 17th Street, Des Moines, Iowa. 1155 17th Street, Des Moines, Iowa. Everybody knows Goods Park. I don't even know why I have to say that. Everybody knows Goods Park.
You can never go wrong or have too many school supplies.
Never.
And, you seen that damn list? Have you seen that list?
Haven't seen the list. It's crazy. And here's a plus right here, Brother Black. Another bouncy house, free food, face painting, and you know, a different variety of games, and our personal favorite, basketball tournament for the kids and more.
That's what's up.
That's Bill Big. So if you guys want to make a donation, donations can be sent to I'm assuming this is a Cash App at $ Another Chance Inc. 2021 to send a donation, or if you want to give them a call to schedule a drop off of, you know, school supplies or whatever, then you can call them at 515-428-7489. Once again, that phone number is 515-428-7489. So that's two backpack giveaways the same day. I think, you know, one starts a little bit earlier than the other one, but that's an opportunity for you guys to actually be able to go to two places. Depending on how much supplies is there, I'm pretty sure, you know, there's going to be limited supplies, but that's still an opportunity for families to go out there, right? Brother Black, you got two places, you know, one, they both on the west side of town. You know, I wish, you know, there were some on the east side and south side, but, you know, you're going to have to drive to the west side of town, and you got two different options. One starts at 11, the other one starts at 1, all right? They got bouncy houses and free food. Brother Black said you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Only way you can go wrong if it's super hot. And it's been scorching lately. I think I seen something at Forest Park that had a giveaway. I think like a back to school giveaway maybe last week, if I'm not mistaken. There was a lot of cars and I seen a lot of people there, and it wasn't like it was a barbecue or nothing. So
guess I ain't really been in tune then until I had to actually go buy the school supplies. Then I started saying, "Oh, we gonna go to this, and go to that." But yeah.
It's a far cry, bro, from back in the day when you used to just have to worry about your kid. They make you shop for the whole class, and then you turn it in, and it's like, okay, am I covering for somebody else, or are we all bringing in the same?
Makes no sense.
Like,
yes.
I mean, that's where we are right now, and I don't think it's gonna change no
Buy
time
them damn
soon.
school supplies. Everyone on the list, they get it. They get it, and them damn Kleenex too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know, but I mean, I think that kind of goes to the the shortage and the funding with the Des Moines Public School in general, or just funding in education, because we talked about not having any school books for the kids. Like, where are the textbooks at? We used to have history books, math books, science books, all this stuff.
right.
Like, they have none of that stuff, to my recollection. And if they do, you have to check it out like it's a library book.
They don't even get homework like that. So shit, it's a big difference from when we went to compare to where they at now. Hey, I guess that's the change in times. I guess
The change in times.
definitely.
Okay. Brother Black. Oh, you with it, man? I need you with it, man. I need you with it, brother. You should have drank 10 Red Bulls. I'm hyped right now because I'm loving what's going on in the community right now. I'm loving it. I'm just messing with you. I'm just happy he's back. I'm just happy he's back and he made it back safely. You know what else has been going on?
What's
So our former guest, Tiano,
okay?
he did something real big.
You do.
He started a barbershop apprentice and named it after his daughter, True's Barbershop Apprentice.
That's dope.
You know, and I think that's the only barbershop apprentice here, from my recollection. I didn't even know that there was even a thing.
Okay.
You know, to be honest with you. So shout out to Tiano, man. If you guys want to look into positions or how to apply or anything of that nature,
That was gonna be my next question. So how do you apply? Where do you go?
I got it right here for you. So, first and foremost, since everybody like to talk about the money, I'm gonna tell you what the higher in pay rate, and this is an apprentice, means you're working your way to get to the big boy position. All right. Okay. So you start on the ground floor. So the starting wage is $7.25 an hour, which I believe is just minimum wage at this point, with wage progression upon skills gain. So, you definitely have the opportunity to earn more depending on how much you build and work into the craft. Employer will cover the cost for the related training instructions.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Is this a person that's interested in becoming a barber, and so they go into this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I can dig.
Yes. There's only one location. It's in Des Moines, Iowa, but there is no address yet. I think you get that information once you go ahead and apply and go through that process. But how you can apply is each sponsor will require you to apply directly through their online applications or submitting a paper application. Shifts available is day shift, must be available to work weekends and evenings. Positions is barbershop apprentice, of course, and basic requirements are that you have to have a high school diploma or something equivalent, obviously a GED, and you have to be 18 years or older. And what you have to do is you have to enter your information through a website, and I'll put the website in the description box. All right. To allow the staff member to contact you and provide you with the information about their apprenticeship, and you guys go from there. All right. So I think that's dope.
That's cool.
I think that's very professional, very detail oriented. Shout out Tiano, man, because me and you talk on a real level. You know what I'm saying? Not just on some you're a guest on the show or whatever. Like I said before, that's my guy. And to see him take this step and do something for the city to this magnitude, I think that's dope.
A lot of people alone. For For real. Once this, I mean, like if you don't, you're not really, you don't know what you want to do. You just getting out of high school and you don't know. Maybe you want to pick up a craft. I mean, that's something to put a couple bucks in your pocket. I remember as a shorty, my cousin wasn't even out of high school yet, but everybody would come through to get haircuts and charge 10, 15 bucks. You never, you know what I'm saying, went to no apprenticeship or a barber college.
Self-taught.
You know what I'm saying? So why not?
And to kind of piggyback off of that, I forget how long ago this was, Brother Black, but I do remember some years ago where Platinum Cuts had partnered or I think partnered with Roosevelt High School to introduce barbering and teach it as a class and whatnot, like excuse me, in high school. I know for a fact that they talked about it because I seen the picture of big Platinum Cuts and all that stuff in the paper and all on social media, and it was a real big thing in the city. And I wish that, you know, that can continue if it's still going on, and if it has stopped, I wish we can bring it back and definitely implement that in all the city schools, you know, because like you said, you know, some kids might not know what they want to do, you know, and then they see that, you know, that could be an outlet for them. Because barbering now is almost like an art.
Keep them lines crispy, y'all. Keep them lines.
It's almost like an art now. You like some of the haircuts and stuff that I be seeing and designs and stuff like that these people be getting, the hair coloring and all that. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Different.
Big
I never
difference.
thought I'd get half the stuff I be seeing in today's thing, but I'm not knocking to each his own. Yeah.
I think I think it's dope. You know, like every generation has their own thing.
To me, like I say, it's different, but it's just their way of being unique.
Right. Most definitely. So shout out to Tiana once again. Shout out to the 2 backpack drives that's going on in the city. I know there's probably going to be still more coming up because I think the first day of school is like August 23rd or 24th or something like that. So it's somewhere along those lines. So I'm pretty sure there'll be more stuff going on leading up to the start of school. All right. And make sure your kids are registered. Online registration, I believe, is over. So I hope you guys got that done. And, you know, prepared. Because they're in school full time. Most of them, they still offer, I believe, some of the virtual stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so you still have options if, you know, because with COVID going around.
They're letting them go back to online learning.
Yeah. You know, speaking of COVID, speaking of the community, it's August, so you know what that means, right? Iowa State Fair. Where the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people travel from all across the world and the United States to come to Iowa.
About to be the state of the super spread. What you talking about? They won't even stay their ass in the house for this damn fair. They couldn't wait. So they wrecked their damn nerve. They didn't know what the hell to do. They ain't had no fair last shit. They about to go unleash hell on the fair.
This is the Brother Black I'm talking about right here.
They about to go unleash hell. They can't wait.
So
they're gonna have record-breaking numbers on the first day. I can already see.
Well, the fair's already going on.
Well, it's already probably record-breaking. I didn't even know that. Tell you, I'm not even that. I've never been that hyped about the fair, honestly.
But you took Lil G though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying like it's terrible, but we all know it's just like a Taste of Chicago. Anything. It's a damn money grab. Come on, people. It's for your kids, really. You're gonna go eat good, but it's for the kids.
You're gonna eat good, but you're gonna pay like you weigh.
Exactly. It's for the kids.
But the Iowa State Fair is upon us. As far as I know, and the research that I've done,
William fucking mad.
COVID Kimmy, shout out COVID Kimmy, has not mandated anything regarding COVID and the fair. There's no mask order. There's no social distancing that she has now, you know, vendors, you know, or they might have certain requirements like, hey, you guys need to wait so far between each other in line, or whatever the case may be.
I'm
But
going one day. That's it.
I don't even know if I'm going to go one day, to be honest with you. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people at the fair every day, all throughout the day. And when you got that many people, no mask,
It's the whole shit show out there.
just constant touching of things, stuff in the air, animals, like it's actually a scary thought.
You can't be scared either, but I'm gonna go. Like I said, I go every year with Lil G. So
Are you gonna wear your mask?
Of course, he got his. I got mine.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, we just came from. I just had to take a trip out of town, and I went through Missouri. They looked at me crazy. They, like at first, when I first got out, I didn't have my mask. I had to remember. I didn't have it in my pocket. I had to go back to the car.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people had their masks. They weren't playing around.
Yeah.
In Texas, that was a different story. Nobody had masks on.
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, with this new Delta strain that's going on, there's a lot of places that's considering. Well, I know a lot of states have issued mask mandates now. California being one of them, for sure. And now I'm seeing that because of how devastating this Delta strain is, that they're seriously considering going back to lockdown like how we was before with the 9:00 curfews, and the only way you can be out after a certain time is if you have to work, and if you happen to get pulled over by the police or whatever.
You saying nationwide or the state of Iowa?
Well, I'm talking about nationwide and the state of Iowa.
Oh, fuck out of here.
I'm being real with you. Like, certain states have already thought about implementing the lockdown. They've already done the mask mandate. I mean, you even got other countries like Australia, the capital city of Sydney, like whatever state, whatever that place is over there. Australia's going into lockdown. Like they're locking it down. And China was another one that I saw was thinking about or going to implement a lockdown. Now, as of right now, like I said, the United States hasn't implemented a lockdown. But I will tell you, as far as Iowa, what restrictions have been lifted as of August 3rd by COVID Kimmy. Okay. Leaders of Iowa school districts cannot require students or staff to wear masks. They can't require it, but they can make it optional. Cannot require students or staff to wear masks, and Iowa cities and counties cannot impose mask mandates under a law of Governor Kim Reynolds signed on May 20th. Obviously, we know she lifted the mask mandate as of, that requirement was as of February 7th. She also got rid of the social distancing. So, I mean, right now, like, we have no restrictions or anything. It's like the Wild Wild West out here. And, I don't think with everything that's going on, in my opinion, respectfully, I don't think the state fair was that important to where you got all these hundreds of thousands of people coming into the city.
Well, we definitely know it's.
I mean, Des Moines ain't nothing but this big.
We definitely know it's not that important, but to the Iowans and the ones that come here on a regular, they feel like they're really missing out on something, so they'll take that risk of coming their ass to Des Moines and being a part of the super spreaders, and you know what I'm saying.
So is that
making that history with their family or whatever the case may be, if that's what they're doing for that effect.
So they're not thinking about the big picture. They're just all about their personal enjoyment at the end of the day.
I can't say that either because.
Well, you just said that you have people that look forward to coming here and taking part of the state fair, and those of the state fair that live here that look forward to it every year.
Some people might not. I mean, I get what you're saying as far as they're taking it as personally. But what if they vaccinated? Are they still? Would you still?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying this is nothing against people that are vaccinated. What
I'm saying, brother, is.
I know what you're saying, brother. I was just about to make a point before you cut me off.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, vaccinated or not, personal enjoyment or not, Des Moines is only so big, And when you have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people every day throughout the day at the state fair with no requirements, no mask mates, no nothing, like it's not gonna, the outcome's not gonna be good. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I can definitely co-sign you on that. That we know. I mean, the numbers, from the way the numbers is, you would think it's gonna continue to go up the way it's been going. But ultimately, I feel like that if you take the proper precautions to keep yourself safe, you don't have to really. I ain't gonna say you don't have to. You don't have to have a lot of those worries as a person that's not, or that's just out here touching everything, not, you know what I'm saying, using the fucking squirt shit. I can't think right now, but you know.
What you talking about?
Fucking the shit to wipe your hands. I can't talk right now, but
I'm trying to let you get it. I don't want to just
shit. Everybody went in both the tissue and the damn hand sanitizer. Damn, I couldn't get it out.
There we go.
Fuck out of here. You know what the fuck I was talking about.
I wanted you to get it out.
Fuck out of here. But anyway, yeah, motherfucker was going crazy. But as long as you covering you got a mask on your face and you doing what you need to do.
Right.
There's no worries whatsoever.
Well, I don't want to say there's no worries.
Like I said, I ain't gonna say no worries, but you don't have to be up in arms about everything. You can go out and have a decent time. Just be precautious of what's around you and keep your family covered and with the face mask. That's all you can do, in my opinion.
Respectfully. There it is. You heard it from Brother Black himself. I mean, that's why we had this, you know. And I appreciate his thoughts, and I appreciate his input, and you know, he makes a valid point. He makes a valid point. As long as you're out there taking care of yourself to the best of your abilities with all the information that's out there, then, you know, just proceed with caution. So, you know, go out
here firing motherfuckers for not taking the vaccination shot. All this shit's crazy.
What?
Yeah, I seen either. Wasn't ESPN, it was either CNN or somebody, like 2 employees basically got fired for coming to work and they wasn't vaccinated.
Black? Or just...
I don't know the specifics, but I just know they was fired.
That's what y'all on out there, big employees? Y'all out here firing people for not getting vaccinated? Is that what y'all doing? Is that why y'all out here asking these surveys and, you know what I'm saying, trying to... I ain't go. I'm just messing around. No, but yeah, shout out to the State Fair. Shout out to everybody that's gonna go. Be safe. I'm still debating if I'm gonna go. Like I said, I don't think it really should be going on, especially what's really happening. But to each his own, you know. And I'm pretty sure I'll have to decide if I'm gonna go out here and bring my kids and all that other stuff, because you know, that was a decision that we didn't have to worry about last year because they just deaded it, you know, off the rip, you know. But you know, that kind of brings up a couple different things like Halloween. Are we gonna take our kids back out Halloweening? You know, we're gonna door to door candy and all the other stuff. Like, you know, I'm just saying, just talking future. You know, it's just like it's a lot of things as parents and as people we have to consider. As you know, we celebrate certain things or want to take part in certain things, we still have to remember that COVID is still out here, you know, and you definitely want to protect your kids and all that other stuff, because, you know, it's affecting them now too. I've seen a lot of cases where kids have gotten it and the outcome wasn't the best. So that little notion that, you know, the kids will be fine and all the other stuff, I think you guys probably need to backtrack on that too. That's why they're out here offering these vaccines to kids that's 13 and below and 12 and below and stuff like that, because they know. But other than that, Brother Black, you ain't got nothing else for us? You ain't got nothing other than that, the 2 people that got fired for not taking the vaccine?
Not that I can think of offhand.
Not okay. Nothing big coming up other than the baby sister's wedding.
No, not really. Just really getting everything together for that. Really just cool.
I'm surprised you ain't brought this up. I've been waiting to see you. The Bulls, we looking good.
Definitely.
We looking good. We got DeMar, we got Lonzo, we got Levine, we got we still got Lord Marketing.
You about to be out of there.
Who?
You about to be out.
No, we know he's not.
You got signed?
We brought him back.
Re-signed?
He's there. We didn't get rid of him.
Money?
Lori Marketing.
Gave him some money.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Exactly, you about to be out of there.
No, brother.
Trade style.
No.
One person I want them to get rid of, they did.
Who?
Kobe.
Oh.
Oh man, I was so hoping. I was like, "Yo, we got Alonzo and we got Caruso. He's out of there."
I ain't even bring up Caruso. I didn't even bring up Caruso.
He's a sleeper pick. That's why I say for them to get Lonzo and Caruso, Kobe White's out of there.
Forget Alonzo and Caruso. They got DeMar DeRozan to go with Zach LaVine.
You can call me a hater. I feel like I'm not knocking DeRozan, but I feel like he's kind of up there. But
what do you mean up there?
I guess he's not super old.
He's not. What are you talking about?
Okay, I guess I digress. Man.
Okay.
Digress.
He's
a mid-range assassin. I'll give you that. He's a mid-range assassin.
And he can get to the rim.
Because
he can get to the rim.
He's a good player development for Patrick Williams too.
And not to mention, this is the two important things here. One, he's a super vet.
Definitely. And
he has that playoff experience, even though he wasn't successful in Toronto versus the LeBron-led teams, right? Because that's LeBron. Kyrie, Kevin Love, whatever. It's hard to beat that man in 7-game series. So even though he didn't have much success, but he got to Eastern Conference Finals. He got to semifinals. You know, he had deep runs in the playoffs. He knows what it takes to get there. And I think with him bringing that wisdom in to a Zach LaVine, to a Lauri Markkanen, to Alonzo Ball, that's going to help them guys out. I think we're making the playoffs this year. And I'm not talking play-in tournament. I'm talking top 6 seed.
Pickup. Now, do you know how old DeRozan is?
He's good. He's good. Trust me.
I feel like I liked all the pickups, but I feel like we overspent on some of them. Like, I feel like we could have got him maybe for a little bit cheaper. 4 years. Wasn't he 4 years, 80-something million too, just like Lonzo? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. That's my only problem. Like, I was cool with them giving that to Lonzo because he's younger.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. You questioning how much money DeMar DeRozan should have gotten because you're trying to say he's up there in age.
Yeah.
Opposed to, and the man's not even 32.
That's why I asked how old he is.
Because you should do your own research. But the man's not even 32, and you question how much money he should get. I'm not even going to tell you how old he really is, but he's not even 32. And you talking about Alonzo Ball, who ain't even really established himself yet, who barely is even averaging 13 points a game, that got $84 million and ain't been to a playoffs yet, and you saying he should get his money and DeMar DeRozan needs to be questioned? Brother, that sounds crazy.
No.
That sounds crazy.
Like I said,
that sounds crazy.
Years, but why not like a 65 or something, not 85? I'm saying just bring it down a notch. That's it.
If you're going to bring somebody's salary down a notch, you should have brought Lonzo's down. Yeah, I'm not going to bring DeMar DeRozan down because Lonzo don't bring no playoff experience. He's not a vet. He doesn't know what it takes to win. And you just question another person.
I never said nothing bad on DeRozan besides they gave him too much money. All you saying is
you gave him too much money because of his age.
He's a veteran. We know that already, brother. Did I knock any of those establishments or accolades that you gave him? Did I say any of that?
Yeah, but then you said, but
they gave him too much money. What do you get? Any of that stuff that I said?
They should have.
Too much money.
I'm cool because this is what you said. I'm cool with Lonzo getting $84 million, but I'm not cool with DeRozan getting $80 million. That don't make sense, bro. And when the family see this, they gonna say the same thing.
How does that say me? How did I knock any of those accolades that you mentioned? Though?
I didn't say you not. See, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You sit here and just said you question him getting the 80-something million because you're trying to say he's old. I'm sitting here saying you shouldn't say that because he's not old, number one. And if you're gonna question somebody, you should question Lonzo because he hasn't done nothing.
I follow you on that. That's fine. All I'm saying, brother, is I just don't feel like he should have got the 85.
And that's why Brother Black could never be the general manager of any basketball team or anything like that.
Pickup, like I said, I feel like he gonna come in tremendously and help out Patrick Williams.
If it was Eric Bledsoe, he'd have been all over.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
we got Eric. He deserved his 80-something million. He deserved his 80-something million.
You a clown for that.
He deserved his 80-something million.
He ain't been that since the Clippers.
Whatever. I don't.
I'm.
That's
He's
the type.
a cold piece.
That's what you.
Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, boy. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Since the Clippers.
That's what you
Cut
want.
it out.
With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one because Brother Black's out here is talking blasphemy on the Bulls and DeMar DeRozan and his contract, but then want to sit there and say Lonzo Ball deserves his money. Brother, is you crazy? Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I could have said a whole bunch of names, but you don't watch basketball no way. I love y'all, family.